What's up everybody, welcome back to the Mega Man 2 walkthrough. Here is part 2. So in this part we're going to take down the remaining 4 Robot Masters. And our first Robot Master we're going after in this part is Metal Man. So yes guys, it took 4 Robot Masters, but I'm finally going after Metal Man. So pretty much anyone who plays Mega Man 2, most likely they'll be going after Metal Man first. And it's not because the stage is easy, it's not because there's an E-Tank in front of you waiting to be picked up, but it's because of Metal Man's weapon, the Metal Blades, also known as the most brokenest Mega Man item in history. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We don't even have the Metal Blades yet, so we won't talk about that till we actually obtain it. For now, here is Metal Man stage. So, there are actually a variety of different reasons why you should go to Metal Man stage first. For one, like I just said, there's an E-Tank right in front of the stage. Seriously, it requires no effort at all to get that. So that would be pretty helpful. Secondly, is secondly a word? I think so. The stage is pretty easy. The stage is full of conveyor belts that push you back and forth, but you know, those really aren't that much of a big problem. And finally, well, the boss is also pretty easy. We'll get to that when we get to that. This part may catch you off guard. There are these clowns that ride these gears. Just make sure, shoot the gears. Don't worry about the clowns, because if you kill the clown, the gear will still be going. But if you kill the gear, then the clown will just fall off it and die for some reason. Other than these gear clown things, there's also another enemy that might catch you off guard in this stage. Let me kill this guy first. So here he is. Only difficult mode though. So in difficult mode, this guy has an extra attack. Whenever you hit him once, he spreads all his body parts out, and then he'll regenerate. And then you hit him a second time to kill him. In normal mode, you actually just hit him once and he dies automatically. I actually forgot to talk about the differences between normal mode and difficult mode earlier. I'll get on that after I defeat this boss, when I'll actually have time to talk about it. But as for now, by the way, the only way to get that E-Tank is to have item 2, because if you go and get the E-Tank, you won't be able to get out of there alive. So just so you know. Don't go in there without item 2. Or, I guess item 1 would also work too, but I never tried it. With that said, here is Metal Man. I love this recolor Mega Man right here. I mean, who could ask for a better color than pink, right? But anyways, here is Metal Man. So, Metal Man as a boss really isn't all that hard, especially with the quick boomerang. So I found out a little cheat with him. Metal Man will only attack you when you are pressing the attack button. Not holding, just pressing. So if you hold the attack button, which some attacks, if you hold them, they'll still go, then Metal Man will just stand there like an idiot if you don't get too close to him. So just spam the quick boomerang, because then Metal Man really won't do much of anything. Although if you do get too close to him, then go to the other side of the screen, and in the process he'll throw a Metal Blade at you. But pretty much, if you just stay away from him and use a quick boomerang, you'll take him down very easily. He's probably the easiest boss battle so far, just because of the exploit. Fun fact, if you use the Metal Blades against Metal Man, he will die in 1 hit. Well, let me rephrase that. In normal mode, he will die in 1 hit. In difficult mode, he will actually die in 2 hits. So that's still pretty pathetic. By his own weapon, jeez. While we're on this subject, let me continue to talk about the differences between normal and difficult mode. So pretty much in the US version of this game, they added a normal mode because, you know, if the difficult mode was too hard for you, you can use the normal mode. Now, normal mode, essentially, it powers up all your weapons, so it's 2 times stronger than before. Which is why, if you were to let you kill Metal Man with the Metal Blades, like I said earlier, he would die in 1 hit instead of 2 hits, which, that's how much it would take in difficult mode. So, pretty much in difficult mode, though, your Mega Buster isn't as powerful. And I think that's pretty much the only difference. Now, because of this, some enemies, like the ones that we encountered in Metal Man stage, when they get hit once, they will have an additional attack that they couldn't use in normal mode because, you know, they died too quickly. But, yeah, that's pretty much the only difference. So, if you think Mega Man 2 is too easy, be sure to use difficult mode, like I am right now. And I'm not even bothering with these fish enemy things because, number 1, I have E-Tanks and... Metroids? Is that you? I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. These guys just look similar to the Metroids. It's kind of like in Mega Man 1 how people call Iceman Popo. I was actually going to make that joke in Mega Man 1, but I kind of forgot about it. But getting back on topic. So, Bubble Man stage, it really isn't all that hard. I guess you could go to the stage first if you really want to. I wouldn't recommend it on the first playthrough. And I'm still acting like an idiot here, but hey, I got an E-Tank, so who cares? Do I even use it? I don't even think I use it on the stage. Like I said, this is pre-recorded footage, because I cannot talk while playing Mega Man. It just, those two things don't go together. Or I should say commentate while playing Mega Man. Alright, but anyways, the stage isn't all that long either, especially if you have the overpowered metal blades. So pretty much just keep flinging them up and going right in this section. Although be careful here because one of the crabs can pull a fast one. Alright then, so here we are at Bubble Man already. And his fight takes place underwater. So different. Okay, so if you haven't noticed yet, Bubble Man is weak to the metal blades. I mean, come on now, this should be obvious. What isn't weak to the metal blades? Am I right? Of course I'm right. So Bubble Man goes down really easy with the metal blades. I mean, look at that. I came in this boss fight with like, what, 3 points of health left, and I think I only lost 1 point. So Bubble Man's attacks barely hit you at all, which is really pathetic. The only thing you gotta be careful about in this fight, or pretty much in this entire stage when you're underwater, is the instant death spikes, because they will catch you off guard at 1 point. By the way, fun fact about Bubble Man, he was never programmed to walk, so pretty much, if you take Bubble Man out of water, he is goddamn near useless, like a fish. I don't know how Dr. Wily can screw up that bad, but to a Bubble Man, he did. So that's just a fun fact that I felt like throwing out there. Okay, so whenever you're playing Mega Man 2, most likely people will recommend that you could go after Woodman first as one of your choices. Although I really don't recommend it all that much. I don't get how people do it. Yeah, probably I need more practice, but it's that boss that always gets to me, so I never go after Woodman first. If I just practice more, I'll eventually get the hang of it. By the way, those bunnies, they can easily be taken out with Bubble Lead, so yeah, it does have a use. I don't see a lot of people do that for some reason. But yeah, guys, it's more useful than it looks, okay? It doesn't just defeat the final boss. But with that said, right here, just spam the metal blades, and this dog will go out, and you won't even get damaged. Yeah, the metal blades, it's broken because, for one, you can shoot in all 8 directions. I mean, come on now. I still don't get why Mega Man can't do that, you know, automatically. And by the way, if you use the flash stopper here, you can skip the 2 bosses in these sections. And by the 2 bosses, it's just that dog that we battled earlier, so the 2 mini bosses, I should say. So, other than that, I really don't use the flash stopper all that much. So, I don't think you'll be seeing it again until we rebattle Quick Man later on. Just a little tip, do not use the flash stopper on the first dog, because for some reason, the game acts like the dog is already there. So pretty much, you'll have an invisible wall blocking you, even though the dog can spawn there. If you don't know what I mean, just try using the flash stopper there yourself. Then you'll know what I mean. Alright, so here are these monkey guys right here. Don't go too close to them or else they'll come up and they'll start jumping all over the place like a bunch of idiots. So, better to kill them before they cause damage. And like I said, those birds that drop the eggs, if you wanna farm for weapon energy, then let them drop the birds and you can do that. And once again, Bubble takes out bunnies, because that makes sense. Well, actually, it should make sense, because water and robotics, I don't think they go well together, so shouldn't the Bubble Head be, like, much more powerful than it currently is? I don't know, just saying. With that said, looks like that bunny got the last laugh. Alright, but we are near the end of this stage. In fact, this is the last room. Now, here are these robot chickens. Don't even bother attacking them, okay? Because you will not take them out, most likely. Just avoid them. When they jump, go under them. They will take... If you get hit by them, you will take a lot of damage. So, don't get hit by them. Alright, so here's Woodman. His weakness is He-Man's weapon. Finally, a weakness that makes sense. By the way, don't fully charge your weapon before going into this room, because in this game, whenever you enter another room, the game will act like you let go of the button. So, if you have a fully charged Atomic Fire and you go into this room with it fully charged, all that weapon energy just gets wasted. In the future Mega Man games, though, they do fix this. Damn, I was blabbering about that so much that I didn't even get to talk about the boss. Well, anyways, Woodman, he is fairly difficult. Whenever you make contact with his leaves, they will hurt, so be sure not to get hit by them. Yes, leaves do hurt you. I do not know how that works either, and I don't think I want to. But anyways, when Woodman releases a wood shield, that's the time when you hit him. He'll go out on 2 hits with the Atomic Fire. In normal mode, it will be a 1-hit KO, so... Yeah, he has a pretty pathetic defense, but... offensive, he will wreck you if you don't know what you're doing. The weapon you get for defeating him is the wood shield, which is fairly useful, so that's good. Alright, so here is the final Robot Master that we have to defeat, and he is Crash Man. Or for you Japan players out there, Clash Man. Yeah, whatever you want to call it is whatever you want to call it. I'll just call it Crash Man because that's what it says. So this level really is not that hard. This is similar to Man's level from Mega Man 1, where it's more vertical. Obviously, you don't see it right now, but in the second half of the level, or actually right now, You just keep going up, 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 eventually till you reach space. This is an appropriate final Robot Master level. Alright, so just use item 1 here if you have it, because you don't want to wait for that elevator to go all the way across. And of course, do it for this section as well. Seriously, whenever you see these sections, most likely I'm gonna skip through them because look at these elevator rides. Look how long they would be if we exited the fairway. So yeah, don't come here first. If you do, it's gonna be a long ride. Get it? Cause you're out on a platform. Yeah, I know. I'm so clever, and I'm so lazy that I just jump over that guy. It's not really worth it, you know. I have a chance to get damaged since we're in difficult mode, and yeah, let's not take that risk. Okay, then, so let's just keep climbing up. This is a pointless room, by the way. And yeah, I think the only purpose to start is because there's one metal here. Alright, watch out for this guy. Or you could be like me, use item 1 and just dodge his attack altogether. And, whoa, did you just see that? I just, like, glitched through the wall there. Mega Man had his hand on the wall. You guys saw it. And now, we're in space. Well, at least I think so. See, isn't this an appropriate final level, guys? Or at least for Robot Master. And look at all that beautiful weapon energy that I can get from out Nest Little Metal Blades. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about when you can farm for weapon energy. Those birds are very useful for it, so if you have the chance, be sure to do it. Although, don't do it here because, you know, vertical level, bad idea. So yeah, any other place though that's not vertical, it would be a good idea to farm if you have to. And it looks like I was wrong. We are going to be using Flashman's weapon again. Yeah, I did record this footage like about a month ago, so I don't really remember what happened here. But yeah, Flashman weapon still does have its uses, which is good. So take the path that I take and you get a free E-Tank. Yeah, pretty sweet. Alright then, but we are finally at the boss. I think we're at the top now, so hooray, we can't get any higher than this. Alright, now watch out for these known enemies. If you time it correctly, then you should be able to kill them with ease. You know, practice makes perfect. Alright then, but here we are, Crash Man now. Get out of here. Yeah, those guys can get pretty annoying. Alright, so let's equip our air shooter. Remember the weapon I got from the first part? He was the first boss we battled. And now here we are at the last boss using the weakness. Yeah, I know. So now the air shooter can finally get his time to shine. So pretty much, Crash Man, he has the exploit. Whenever you shoot, he jumps. So pretty much, if you like just jump and then shoot, he will jump into your tornadoes. It's actually possible to one-hit kill him, but he's got to be in dead center when you shoot the tornadoes, and it's actually pretty hard to pull off. So good luck if you do. I did it once, but it was by luck. So yeah. Alright, so see you in the next part where we go after Dr. Wily once again.